Well, hey everybody again! 2 videos in one day. I can do that here in Edmond. Huh? How about that? Did you know I uploaded that video this morning in my car in front of the eye doctor's office? Awesome! Okay, I have a package. And I know you guys always like to see packages and what comes in them. I really like to see them myself because 5 minutes after I ordered, I forget I ordered it. This is from Missouri Star Quilt Company. And I'm sure it was one of their daily deals. But Missouri Star Quilt Company has $5 freight. And if you don't want to pay the $5 freight, you have to spend $100. I'm such a tightwad. I'll do anything to keep from paying the $5 freight. So there's probably $100 worth of stuff in this box. I don't know, let's see what it is. Paper, we don't want that. Oh my. You are invited to Quilt Town, USA. Hey Becky, why don't you and I go together? Huh? I'll go with you. Let's go to Hamilton, Missouri. Present this certificate at the Missouri Star main shop for a special gift. See, I got one and I didn't have to buy that box. I'd love to go. I'd just love to go. And I'm retired, you know. Okay, let's see what's in here. Here's some material. Some mackerel. My mother, when she was a teenager, she had this friend. My mother grew up in Boston, and she had this friend at school that came from some other country. I can't remember what other country. And she and Mom were friends. And she told Mom one day she wanted to go buy some mackerel. And Mother said, mackerel? What do you want to buy mackerel for? No, mackerel. I want to buy some mackerel. What she meant was material. Okay, does anyone know why I bought this? It's orange. It's blue and orange. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. I don't know, I guess I was in a blue and orange mood that day. I don't know, but I do like that. I'm making all new blouses, you guys. I've worn my other blouses so many times that some of them are just threadbare. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is really pretty, blue and yellow. Ooh, I really like this one too. You guys keep telling me I look good in blue. So I keep buying blue material, blue material, blue material. See if I can open it without cutting it. Some mackerel. Yeah, well, I went to my eye doctor this morning and he put me in front of every one of those machines he's got there. It cost me $110 with insurance. So my eyes have been thoroughly looked at. This is very pretty. Very pretty. Yellow and blue flowers on navy. Are there blue flowers? Blue bonnets. Oh yeah. So if there's blue bonnets, then there can be blue something else, huh? Oh, and then I bought a coordinating fabric to go with it for color blocking duty. My color blocking skills hopefully are better than my cutting up giant pattern skills. I did decide to go with the first one, you guys. I think I told you that this morning. They're all done except for the hems. Oh, this is really cute. Okay, so see, this is a coordinating stripe. This coordinates with this. Coordination duty. See? So, I don't know if I'll put them together or I won't put them together, but either way they can be used for quilting. And oh yes, this was the daily deal, I bet. And it is gorgeous. Blue again. These 10-inch squares. I love working with these 10-inch squares because you know why? You can take another 10-inch square and put it on top of this 10-inch square, and then you can sew, and I think you end up with 8 half-square triangles. So it is really neat. Oh my gosh, these are just beautiful. Just beautiful. I just love turquoises and purples and blues. I'd like to have that for a blouse right there. Oh, I really would. I think I'll go back and see if they've got some yardage in that. Timeless treasures! 42 10-inch squares, and it's called Misty. Misty. So I didn't tell you guys that I went to my doctor. You know, I'm doing all my doctors this week. But before I came here, I went to my GP doctor who's down in Kingston. Her name's Dr. Shannon. She's skinny as a beanpole. She's married to a Navy SEAL, I think he is. Maybe not, but he's like that in the Army, a Ranger or a something. I mean, he's like Mr. Muscle. Anyway, her name's Dr. Shannon. I went to her, and the lady weighed me, and I weighed 154 pounds. I've never weighed 154 pounds. I've always weighed more like 145, 147, and I weighed 154 that day. I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So I went in there, and she came in, and she was looking at me, and I just told her, I said, I just cough all the time. I'm always coughing. I think I'm sick. She said, you're not sick, you just have allergies. I said, well, am I fat? She looked at my weight and she said, absolutely not. You are exactly where you should be for your age and your height. So I left there thinking, okay, I'm not even fat. And so then I went to the pharmacy to get my prescriptions. I take a fluid pill and a potassium pill. And so anyway, so I went there to get them. Well, when I walked up to the counter to pay for my prescription, they had this basket full of these little plastic bundles of chocolate-covered pecans. Right down the road about 10 miles is this gigantic pecan farm, and that's where they came from. And so I thought, well, I'm not fat. There's no reason I can't have these. So I bought those. So now I probably weigh 184 instead of 154. But no, I've turned over a new leaf. I've turned over a new leaf. The alcohol is down the drain. I'm not drinking it ever again. And the sugar. I don't do sugar. I really don't. I don't drink any sugar, and I don't put any sugar in stuff. All I do is a little bit of Splenda. I think I told you that. One package of Splenda can last me 3 days. That's how little I eat. But unfortunately, for some reason, carbohydrates turn into sugar. And carbohydrates are my thing. Now, I do eat the chocolate-covered pecans because, you know, there's a nut inside. If there's a nut in it, I'll eat it. Anyway, I'm going to have to really cut back on the carbohydrates. That's going to be hard. Oh, and my phone's ringing. Oh, good, it stopped. Oh, good, it started again. Hold on, you guys. Oh, it's one of those stupid robocalls. That just totally ticks me off. I ring all day long and it's just robots. So anyway, I got the pecans. Well, then I listened to the Dr. Berg guy. Now, I listened to 2 or 3 of his videos, and I did not see him selling anything. Some of you told me that he has products he sells. That really gets me. When I watch somebody and all of a sudden they say, oh, and I just happen to have some of this parsley in the bag. I just happen to have some of this apple cider over here in this bottle, and I just happen to make it myself. I turn them off and never go back. That really ticks me off. So anyway, I didn't see that part, or I probably wouldn't have watched as long as I did. So today I'm sitting in the eye doctor's office, and the poor eye doctor, bless his heart, he always tries to hurry and get me in and take care of me because I walked out on him one time. It was when I was here in town and I was taking care of my mom. You know, my mom had dementia. Well, I could not take my mother to the eye doctor. The Lord only knows what she would have done or said if I took her there. So I hired this lady to come babysit for me. Well, I had had the lady a couple times before, and she was very undependable, and she never came on time, and she always had to leave right after she got here. So I only had a certain amount of time before my mother would be left alone. And so I had been in there, and I had just waited and waited and waited and waited. I'd been there for over an hour. And finally, I just left, and I told the girl up front, I said, I'm sorry, I gotta get home, I gotta take care of my mother. So evidently, they have a red flag on my file. Because the doctor keeps saying, do you have just 1 more minute? Can you just give us 1 more minute? Do you have any more time at all? Could you just stay long enough for me to do this? Could you just do this just before you leave? I said, I'm not in a hurry. I can stay as long as you want. Anyway, he had every machine in the place on my eyeballs this morning. But while I was waiting out there in his office, my phone rang. And it was my doctor's office from down there in Kingston that said I'm not fat. But it was her nurse calling me to tell me that my blood test came back and that my cholesterol, and you girls tell me what you know about this because I'm ignorant on this too. My cholesterol is 228, and evidently you're not dare allowed to go over 200 or something. And then my triglycerides were like 15 over the magic number. I don't know, she's always in a huge hurry and she reads it off so fast. I'm like, could you back up a bit? What did you say about cholesterol? So she said the doctor wants to put you on some drugs for that. And I said, well, I won't take them. I said, tell her I'm not taking them. I'm going to change my diet. So I'm telling you, every day, it's just like being on a roller coaster. And you're up and you're down. And you think, oh, good, I'm not fat. Oh, no, I've got high cholesterol. Oh, good, my eyes work. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, no. It's just... But anyway, I have this beautiful fabric. And I want to ask you, what do you think about my new invention? I want to make a maxi dress, but I want it to be really drapey material so it doesn't stick out and make me look way bigger than I am. So I took my Surefit Designs and I made a cowl. I did this years ago. I made the cowl. I didn't like the cowl. It wasn't very cowly, and it pulled hard across my bust like that, and I weighed less then than I do now. So this morning, I put a bigger bust dart in it, and then I transferred the bust dart over here to the cowl, and so it made the cowl much higher. And then it pulls away from center front like this. So, excuse me, here I go coughing, but I'm not sick. So, what do you think of my cowly cowl? Fun and easy. I really like it. So I'm going to wear it the rest of the afternoon and make sure it feels good, and I like the sleeves, and they're not too, yeah, they look good. So anyway, that's what I'm up to, and I wanted to show you what my new clear leggings are going to be made out of. I got this from Fabric Mart Fabric in their activewear section quite some time ago. But this is my new, I actually could get 2 or 3 pairs of this. This is my new legging fabric. Now remember, for leggings, it has to stretch 60% both ways. And it does. This stretches. It's kind of rubber bandy. Maybe it's like for a bathing suit. I don't know, but isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? It's got stars on it. So I'm going to make some leggings out of that. And then I looked through my stash. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how big your stash is, you never have the right color. It never fails. I didn't have any of the colors in this to make some tops with. So I'm probably going to be forced to go back to Fabric Mart Fabrics. Actually, there's a new fabric store here in town. It's called OKC Fabric Shop or Fabric Store or Fabric Mart or something. And when Terry gets here Thursday, we're going to go over there and check that out. I don't know if they carry knits. And it's not like Hancock's or Joann's. Their fabric's not rolled on bolts. It's rolled on rolls. And there's just hundreds of rolls just all on these shelves. I don't know how you would even get the rolls out to see what was on them. It looked like it would be upholstery fabric, but it's not. He said it's for people to make garments out of, so I don't know, but maybe he'll have something I can buy to make tops to go with my crazy new leggings. So that's all I have to show you. No more boxes today. But I'll be back soon as I have something else to show you guys, okay? Bye for now.